Welcome, agents, to the interrogation room. We're going to get to the bottom of who needs to have their credentials revoked and to become declassified. So let's start with the agent that came oh so close, oh so forever long ago. Brian, you were runner-up. How does it feel to be one amongst veterans and to be at the very beginning of what you know is a very long journey?
Well, hopefully it's a very long journey for me. It could not be. I could be getting stuff tonight. I hope not. But I am among the cream of the crop of Inferno slash Kaleidoscope, and I couldn't ask to be with better people. And I just know that the winner is going to come from this tribe because we are cutthroat, we are veterans, and we are going to do the damn thing. And it's going to happen, y'all. Despite
Okay.
losing this challenge, we're going to win.
Brian brings up a good point. He says that the winner is going to be from this tribe. Jacob, can you please explain to me how a winner will come from this tribe with a challenge performance like that? I think it is the worst challenge performance I have ever seen discrepancy wise in the entire history of Kaleidoscope.
Okay, first off, I don't know who Jacob is, actually. That's actually never been specified. It's a conspiracy if I'm even Jacob at all. If Jacob even played last season. Never heard of Solar Flare. What the fuck is that? But to answer your question, because I don't see any other Jacobs here, let's just do that. That is T, period. Special Agent Jen. But as I was saying, Special Agent Christopher. I think that we have the experience of the formatting, what challenges we may come to expect. I won't, because I died last season. Or did I die? Or did this mysterious Jacob dude die? I don't know. But I have faith that we have a lot of capable competitors on our tribe, and that because we know what we're getting ourselves into, that we have an advantage over the rookies. The rookies got lucky, but the veterans are going to pull it out.
Okay. Karen, did the rookies get lucky? Is that the answer that you would go with as well?
Well, they definitely got their items in. I don't know if luck was on the list. We did not get that. Yeah, I would like to think it was beginner's luck, rookie luck, a good first round. Nobody was sick on their side. And yeah, well, we'll say it's a lot of luck. And
Okay.
try.
Oh, Corey, you say they are tryhards. Will you please share with the class what is a tryhard, Corey?
It's in the word. Did I stutter? It's someone who tries hard. They said, let's get every list on this item, and if we miss one, we deserve to lose. Like, calm down. Chill. It's not that serious. It's never that deep. Like, you gotta vote people out. It's part of the game, honey. Okay, bye.
All right, Kevin, it is part of the game. Is this a society that is excited to vote somebody out?
I don't think so. I think that this tribe alone, like, we're all just kind of like, oh, we've all played this game before and things like that. And I think that a lot of the time when it comes to like tribes and things like that, there's always like those couple people where it's like they're not pulling their weight or something like that. And I just don't think we have that really on this tribe. Like, yes, there were people that didn't like submit as much, but they had like reasonings for not submitting as much. So I think either way, it's gonna be a tough vote for sure. Like we definitely I think are a pretty strong tribe, despite the fact we didn't win. It was just a it was just a what's the word? It was just a fluke. We'll come back. We'll come back stronger than ever.
Okay, Nick, as somebody that did not submit the most, was this a fluke win? Or are you guys is a winning streak on the horizon? What's going on?
Before I answer this question, I do have to say I am kind of ill at people dead naming Kaleidoscope right now. Kind of ill. I don't like it.
Season one was Kaleidoscope Inferno.
Oh, not you dead naming Kaleidoscope now.
It's like Survivor Borneo retroactive.
I think that Karen kind of like hit the nail on the head. Like, a lot of us were really sick and couldn't really, or like had things going on in our personal lives to where we just like it like wasn't going to be in the cards for us to complete that. I am still sick at the moment. I have a raging migraine right now. I'm just trying to get through this tribal. But yeah, I do think a lot of factors came into play. I think we were sick. I think they were trying their hardest to game bot through the entire fucking list. Try hard is the word we're going with tonight. But yeah.
All right. Marvin, let's talk about the past, shall we? You had quite the storyline going, and I think one rivalry of the season with Marvin versus the three blind mice. Are we going to see a continuation of that this season? Does past seasons matter?
Yes and no. It just comes down to communication. And one of those blind mice is on this tribe. And did anyone see her?
That was quite an illusion, Brian. Is the fact that Susie is not here a factor? Is Susie missing her own funeral?
Not necessarily. I know we're all gamers here, so it's Survivor. You never know what's going to happen, but it could be her. It could be anybody. I just got to wait to see what the votes say.
All right, mystery man, not Jacob. Is it really is it that up in the air, or do we know? Do we know exactly what's happening tonight?
I think there's a level of uncertainty just attending just any interrogation, tribal council, any solar system, wherever the constellation or whatever that hypothetical third season of that other game that we don't talk about was. Just because you are at risk unless you have an immunity necklace right around your neck and you win that challenge. You have no idea if it's going to be you or if it's going to be your neighbor going home. The person that you just talked to right before you onto the Zoom can be your best friend, or they could be the person planning your demise. It's very scary.
Right. Karen, last season, you were the victim of the infamous Final Five twist. This season, there's a very different take on the Final Five twist, and it is very public that there will be a Final Five twist, and that person will not know that they are the assassin until we get to the Final Five. What is your take on all of that?
I'm so glad you asked. I love this Final Five twist so much. No, the way I've been so annoying in my prod chat about it, like this is my personal obstacle. Nobody else has to worry about this. Like this is for me. Everyone else calm down. And this assassin thing, that just makes it so much better. Like, hey, future assassins, what's up? Like, nobody knows. The assassin won't even know. And then who the fuck knows what that person's gonna do at that point? Like you gave it to us without giving it to us. You're like, yeah, it's there, but you can't do anything about it. Like, we can't discuss it. Like, we can't be trying to coordinate, like, getting some of those assassin points or anything. You can allude to things, but you can't solidify anything with that, and you have no proof of it. Like, last season, my season, you got your coins, and you knew how many coins you were getting. So people were saying, I'll give you my coins, etc. You saw the tally mark. We don't fucking know now. I've rambled on long enough about that. I have thoughts.
All right. Corey, Karen brought up that Final Five is her personal battle. For you, Corey, and in general, is beating your previous placement important?
That's literally like all I'm here for. Like, give me 10th. It's fine. I just want to beat 11 because that's embarrassing as fuck. The way I went 6 to 5 like that, and the way I completely deserved it, I was gagged. I was humbled. I was brought down several levels. And I need to do better this time. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
mystery man, Jacob.
Well,
Maybe
I think it's very funny. We're talking about like redemption and like beating each other's placements and stuff like that. Well, this person that you guys keep fucking comparing me to, that fucking loser got 17th place. Like I just need to just survive this and then one more round. That's it. Like, I'm not consenting to giving me 16th. Like, don't let the loser's failures define how you're going to treat Mr. Man. But I definitely believe a lot of people have motivations to beat their placement. It's like a little fun little There's like an extra layer of like why coming back is important to us. This is like we want to rewrite our stories, our Kaleido narratives. We didn't get the storybook ending. We were just a character in somebody else's storybook ending.
All right, Kevin. So we talked about the assassin. Let's talk about the wiretapping rooms. How does that impact the game with the potential of cross-society communication, as well as the fact that we know that 8 people visited the vault? That's almost half of this cast.
I feel like it definitely adds a layer to the game that otherwise wouldn't be there. We know that people have talked with others on the other tribe and things like that. We don't know what they received. So there's always that worry that like, oh my God, someone could pull an idol out or some kind of advantage or something like that. Like there's always that fear. And it's not like that isn't there in Survivor, but I feel like with this twist, it's more amplified, knowing that like there's literally something you go to every single round, and maybe you'll get something and maybe you won't. Like it's terrifying. It definitely is. And I think it already adds a layer to what is a very chaotic game for sure.
So Nick, Kevin brings up the fears of the wiretapping rooms and the potential for advantages. What is the opposite of that? Is there a world where instead of it being something to be afraid of, we can use these as tools?
I mean, yeah, anytime I feel we've all played games, anytime production is allowing you to cross-tribal communicate, like it can be beneficial. Anytime there's an advantage in the game, you can figure out a way to use it. Whether or not you are going to or you're going to be able to or not, I think is where the fear sets in. Like, I don't know what none of y'all bitches have. I could be blindsided right now because some of y'all bitches have something. And I feel like that is something that a lot of us are thinking, like in the back of our head, and we just don't want to be on the receiving end of that because, like a lot of us have said before, we've all played this game before, and we're all here for like to get to that point, whatever that point is for us to like right a feeling that we have been wronged.
Marvin, after this vote, does this society come back more unified, or is it broken?
I sure as hell I sure as hell hope so, because that's the point of being here, is trying to get rid of dead weight or whatever you want to see it as and have us come together.
All right. Before we go to vote, I just kind of want to survey the room. How many here, if the vote was not going to be on themselves, how many of here feel like they know where tonight's vote is going? By a show of hands. All right. How many people think that they're about to go from being a veteran to the first boot of this game? All right. Very, very interesting. Well, we are about to find out. Jay, welcome. We are right about to vote. So what is going to happen now is I'm about to go off camera and mute myself. When I do, you are going to need to either reconfirm your vote or change your vote, whatever you would like to do. Either way, bump your vote to the top of your prod chat. I will then tally the votes. When I come back on screen, it will be time to read the votes. While I am away, you may discuss anything and everything except for this game and the vote. I'll be back.
Is that about voting Chris Ann, guys?
I would like to shout
Do
out
I
my
finally get to
podcast,
vote her
Arnie and
out?
Jesse.
Do I finally get to vote Chris Ann out?
Why am I in it?
That's the name I
Because
heard.
here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I tried so hard,
I heard,
and it's
yeah.
finally happening.
Morgan is right there. Pick Morgan. Don't pick me.
Oh, Morgan's next on the list. Don't worry.
Well, it's nice to see how you guys feel about me. Ugh.
I heard Chris Sam, but I also heard like a sprinkle of Mac. I heard that too.
I'm always down to vote Mac out. Don't get it twisted. I'm always down to vote Mac out.
Oh yeah. So
I agree.
either one.
I think Mac is a better option here. I'm glad everyone feels the same.
Percy is just throwing everything at the wall. I respect the
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I
I'm
got
kind of here for it.
I'm actually kind of moved, honestly, like brought
Oh,
to
yeah.
tears a little bit.
Well,
Yeah, I think
Chris,
we gotta switch this vote
And
to
when-
Mac. I don't know.
And when
Santa
Jen
doesn't
gets
want to
voted
blend
out, and when Jen gets voted out, and I scream at all y'all and ask who flipped, then what?
Chris Ann just doesn't want to blindly follow somebody else again.
Good.
Oh, she was one of the 3 blind mice.
I
They
have
were
you.
blind.
I
They were
have-
blind for a reason. They were blind for a reason.
Lord.
Hey, but who's the third mouse? I gotta know.
Jonah.
Show me
Oh,
that
Do you
guy.
not know who the snake was?
Show me.
It was Morgan.
Morgan. I was gonna. Yeah.
Are we shocked? Are we shocked?
Of course not.
And then they had Bruce.
But what does that make Morgan then? So does there is he a rat? Is he another type of rodent?
Morgan?
Like a guinea pig? Yeah, like
Morgan was the one that was essentially guiding the 3 blind mice. And handing
Just
them
a-
all these powers that they used.
it's just she's just like a bigger mouse. Like she's just another but
Yeah.
but you can see it though. Got it.
Not you calling Morgan bigger. Side eye.
Yeah. Cancel question mark question mark question mark.
Canceled exclamation point exclamation point exclamation point.
No, but it's a question. Am I gonna get canceled? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Honestly, oh yeah, you're right.
You know, Jacob won't get canceled, but you know,
This other guy will.
but shout out to the VL. I like you all, not love them.
Feel adequate towards the VL.
Shout out to my prod guests.
That part.
Yes.
Shout out to Cam and Mikey Ruby. Mikey, I know you're not watching because you're doing a Trouble for Distortion right now, but just know that I love you. Cam. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm just trying to get over this sickness. I'm pretty sure it's just a cold, but
Was I muted this whole time? I was like, why is no one reacting to what I say? Usually I'm not funny, but like, damn, I was like, I thought I never mind. I'll be listening. I'll hush.
But did you say anything? Because it's a conspiracy.
A lot of chats, y'all. I have the voting briefcase. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person with the most votes will have their credentials revoked and become declassified. They will have a moment to speak their piece, and then they must leave the Zoom immediately. But before I read the votes, if anybody has an applicable advantage that they would like to play, now would be the time to do so. All right, I will read the votes. First vote. Susie. Kevin. One vote Susie, one vote Kevin. Nick. One vote Susie, one vote Kevin, one vote Nick. Nick. That's two votes Nick. One vote Susie, one vote Kevin, two votes Nick. Karen. It's one vote Karen. Karen. Two votes Karen. One vote Susie, one vote Kevin, two votes Nick, two votes Karen. Karen. It's three votes Karen. Nick. Three votes Nick. Three votes Nick, three votes Karen, one vote Susie, one vote Kevin. The first agent to have their credentials revoked and to become declassified is Nick. Nick, you may speak your piece.
I think I know who did it. I'm not shocked. One of you's a slimy little snake and continues to prove that they're a slimy little snake. Karen, you did the damn thing. Good luck, girly, because the girls are gonna come for you again and again and again. I'm just shaking ass in the VIP. Kevin, if you did that, I was never voting for you this round. Hope you know that. I don't think you did that though. Brian, if you did that, Jacob, if you did that, fuck you. Good luck to everyone else.
Well, while y'all are competing to be the best veteran, I've got 9 rookies that are competing to be the ultimate conspiracist. So they will see you at the merge if you make it.